Bella! Where the hell have you been, Lilka?
That is so weird. I think they fall asleep. So like the output, I've got like these cool, is Fisherman there? Is Fisherman in chat? So like, don't unplug things. I've got like these cool knobs. I think one of the kids was playing with the knob because the volume was turned all the way down on the mic. So like I hit the unmute and I'm like talking and yapping. Oh, children. So I gotta look at those really quick, make sure nothing else turned all the way down. Or Mr. Moonpie was over here and he thought it was listening to him and he turned it all the way down because he didn't see the giant mute thing. It's really cool. Like the touchscreen is like a button so you can like toggle all these outputs. And I haven't played with what else you can put on there, but like this one's very cool. What were we going to talk about? Probably should get a bunch of this stuff. Okay, I'm going to be really threatening for a moment. So, I believe Val and Luna are traveling today. Yeah, buttons for making clips is genius. So everybody had better behave because Val and Luna are traveling. Moose is at school. Kirsten's working. If you guys make life difficult for Florine today, I will bite you. And not in a fun way. Traveling the astral plane. Do I need to put the thing on? Oh, is it not on here? No. I'll get them for you. Oh, God. Please don't make life hard for... If people are misbehaving today, I'm gonna stop streaming 14 or at least MSQ. I'll play something else.
Sloppy.
Don't make me stop. I think everyone who gets here early is pretty much fine. The chaos happens later on. We'll get him. We'll beat him up. Rialto said on my TikTok where I said I wasn't going to post MSQ clips anymore that I should just post them after I'm done so that there's literally no more worry anymore about spoil. Give you a hammer? I'll think we'll be okay. What it looks like we are doing. Let me move Discord so I can see it better. I have my little chart. My handy dandy redacted quest guide. 82 through 33. So, I believe I'm pretty early. Best of the best. Okay. So I'm in best of the best. That's my next quest. Oh, I wonder if this is unlocking a place. It's blacked out, but there's no... it doesn't tell what it unlocks. Okay. But the next dungeon I have is like way later. I don't think we'll get there today. I bet today is going to be a lot of yapping. I saw a YouTube video recently posted of a creator doing Heavensward. He's current in Shadowbringers. They just post stuff way after. That's smart. Oh, that was kind of you, Rialto. TikTok was already rude. We have more tools to manage people being chaotic on Twitch than we do on TikTok. Let me make sure. Let's see. We're over there. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, I have chat hidden. I don't see what you're saying to me. Sorry. Y'all can't be trusted. Oh, the slash commands. All I'm learning is I need to talk to Twitch devs. Good morning. How are you? So you're getting your tires rotated? Bites the nearest person. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to put good vibes out into the universe. What else happened? I need to get a crew together, a party together, so that we can do Wreath of Snakes Unreal on stream. So I have not tried it yet. I can do like the I'm having a brain fart. I can do like the extreme. Yeah, let's build a team. Mod view is useless on mobile. That's so depressing. So like, I've been practicing my rotation in the extreme and like my opener and stuff. Cause like Dark Knight's got a lot going on. I'm trying to weave things in. Not to death. Do you want to party up for that? So I think it's going to be a Wednesday. I was all for a party till you said Unreal. Join us. It's all a matter of like knowing what mechanics are coming and knowing where to stand and having your like rotation and buffs and stuff down properly so that like we have the most amount of DPS, right? So like the 2-minute window that you have between like cooldowns of like all the party buffs and whatnot. And then if you die, you I believe you get like a debuff. You want to do an Unreal? Let's learn together. There's a guy in Idleshire where you can unlock the quests. Because it's available for me. I didn't have to do anything other than talk to that guy. Knowing where to stand is important. Sign the Dead Machinist. The very Ishgardian man. Thank you. He's just vibing in Idleshire so you can unlock the, I think, faux hollow stuff. So you get a debuff if you die, but then the healers have to stop what they're doing to bring you back to life. And then they're not doing DPS, and then they're using MP. So, yay! One of us. I want like to get people doing like hard content with me. Yeah, the faux hollow, the little fox is next to the Wondrous Tales, next to Chloe. To unlock it, there's just some like guy in Idleshire, like just vibing. Yeah, I like challenges. I like progging on challenges. Like it can be difficult. I don't mind dying. Obviously, I don't mind dying. I spend a lot of time on the floor. But I've not cleared it yet. Yes, I think we can do it. So Dark Knight's the only one that I have to 100. So I would have to tank it. So I think I'm going to be off tank. Me when I waste all my money to raise the Dragoon with the legend titles in my extremes yesterday. Oh, your mana. Your money. Dev gives me a gauge of how well I'm improving. Yes. And every death, it's like an opportunity to improve. Like if I think there's this mode where you can record the fights that you do, the duties that you do, duty recorder or something like that. And 90-minute wait. Then you can go back and like see what you messed up. Like, okay, so I did this and then I died. Okay, this is where I need to improve. Like deaths, mistakes, you learn a lot more from mistakes than you do from an easy clear. And then those skills that you learn from those deaths make you better in all the rest of the content. You're queuing for a dungeon. this is the vibe I want. And I also said something like about bringing the vibes that you want to see in the game to the game. So like, I don't know, emote, talk, say something to people. Because I don't feel like, I mean, for endgame players who actually have done everything and like people kind of like, you know, go dark when there's not a raid going on. That's one thing. That's completely different than like the people I have seen complaining in bad faith about nobody talks in this game anymore. Nobody plays in this game anymore. I don't like it. It fell off. I miss when it was Shadowbringers and Endwalker because everybody talked. Well, first of all, that was like during the pandemic and everybody was home. Like nobody had a life outside of the game. When I had my friend Jake come, I know Jake, like your FC is so nice. Come with us on our last run. He told me afterwards that if we work on syncing our party buffs, we can clear the Unreal. I was watching that too. It was fun. I've realized recently a lot of people just want to be heard. So they say this is bad, but it's like past events. They don't even play anymore. Go dark until next weekly reset. The life of an in-game Dragoon main. A Dragoon main in chat. Yay! How's life on the floor? Welcome. I like Dragoon's my melee DPS. So I can say that. I play a little of everything. Yo, I went in Tower of Zot with not duty support, with trust, because I was trying to farm a specific piece that I needed for the Halloween event we have on the 25th. And I think I got healing down now. If I could keep Tower of Rot, if I can keep Estinian alive. Why does he stand in the AoEs? He's always standing in the AoEs. Bruh. In-game Dragoon, you take naps on the floor after pulling DPS before the tank. Oh my god. Pretty cold down here. It gives me perspective to switch classes on the class experiences when I'm healing. Aww. Of course, the Stinkian would be in the Tower of Rot. It's gross. It is a Tower of Rot. This only proves he's colorblind. You know what? I see it. He leaving life on the dance floor. He can't differentiate the color-coded twins. You're right. That's why he was the Azure Dragoon, but his armor was black. He thought it was blue. And when it was red, he just thought it was blue. That is more accurate. The green and red. I'm pretty sure he's just a himbo. I love a himbo. Oh my god. He is just a himbo. He ignores red flags. Is he green-red colorblind, or is he just a dumbass? But he's my dumbass. He's mine. What the heck were we talking? Okay, so Crystal Tower event. That's a good segue. He's probably just a dumbass. Oh my gosh. Okay, I did my very first Eorzea collection post. Woo! This is one of my glams for the Crystal Tower event. Okay, so on the 25th in the Discord, We're doing a mine, minimum eye level, no echo, crystal tower run with a different costume theme for each floor. So it's a costume party. It's fun. This is my Final Fantasy one. Look, these are unmagicked in-game vanilla G poses. I think I did pretty darn good. I'm proud of myself. Return to Oblivion intensifies. I was doing PvP in this and I put her, the ice pony, as my mount. But nobody has said anything. I want this one. Welcome! Thank you for the raid! How are you? Right? The hairstyle looks so good. This is my other one. Hang on. Welcome in, raiders. Cozy Peep, how the heck are you? What were you? Fields of Mystria. Ooh. Long time no see. How are you? Fields of Mystria looks so fun. I've been good. It's been some good vibes. I'm yapping as usual. I'm supposed to be doing Endwalker MSQ, but I be yapping. If you need to, oh, thank you. If you need to raid and run too, like I totally get that. Totally understand. But give Cozy Peep some love, please. Thank you. Okay, here's my other costume that I have ready. This is why I needed to farm Tower of Rot for this. The other CL glam that I saw on Eorzea collection had like a striking top from PvP. Like, and she was holding a tarot card. I'm like, no. CL can be a Reaper or an Astro, and that is it. Not a Samurai. Not a monk. No. Astro Reaper. Like that. CL is what I want Astro to be. But, you know, this works. This was really fun to do. And, like, catching, like, the mid attacks or, like, you know, my buttons, my skills in G-Pose works really nice. And Amarot provided a nice background. It felt very Expedition 33 to me. Astro Reaper does sound like a vibe. Oh no! Thank you for the lurk. Feel better. Oh, thank you. Now I get how it goes. Usually after stream, I'm like, yeah, I gotta eat. Bye. I forget how I built CL. Yeah, people either like lean into her as DPS or lean into the support because she's got like either way, like she's got a lot of like potential. Yeah, so don't feel bad. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you feel better. Take care of yourself. You came to follow after my post about the Monster Hunter Wilds collab on your FYP? Yeah, I do have some FOMO about that, for sure. Step 2, I'm working on step 2. I'm trying. Okay, so if you're not in the Discord and you wanted to join the chaos for that Crystal Tower costume party run, I'll be healing and I'm a tank main, so you know that'll be interesting. it'll be good for me to step outside of my comfort zone. We gotta get, oh, ooh, Monster Hunter's calling my name. Y'all might be influencing me. But it looks like a long ways to be able to get into Monster Hunter. If you're gonna play Elden Ring, you can play Monster Hunter. And after that, y'all are terrible. Destiny's not happening. I knew I'd get you to play. Luna's gonna be dragging me through and helping me. Just like Luna has to help me with everything else. No, I'm not volunteering you, Luna. I'm sorry. It was Gemma, not Omega. Extra fluffy alpha. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm being influenced. Send help. Okay. No, we'll do like lore deep dives tomorrow. I'm gonna keep that on the back burner. When we have a little more ability and stuff with. I'm gonna plug my other PS4 and put the disc in and get started on Destiny. No! The Monster Hunter Omega fight is making me want the game. And I know like people who only play Monster Hunter are like, oh, this is too much. Take your robot back. But no. Like I like difficult. I want to work with other people. And you know, I have tank brain. So I'm like, yes. I saw a video where the DPS or, you know, whoever was in like the attacker role was about to get hit and the tank ran right in front and took the attack. And like, yeah! Arkveld's easier in his own game. Buy another TV, put it next to the PS5, get everything going. Shield Clash is a good mechanic they added. It looks fun. I've platinum Monster Hunter Wilds. I've encountered Omega and Wilds and I live to tell the tale. Moose is here! Yay! Hi! Are you done with class or are you in between class? You're in class? I'm just watching my Twitch stream in class. No worries. I don't approve. Shame on you. I'm gonna be the responsible one. Okay, shall we get into it? I've yapped for like half an hour. Welcome back to my channel. I am Pisces Moon Pie. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV ENDWALKER. We are doing MSQ, and I believe we are heading to a new area. They told me to get warm and cozy, so I did that. You'll be home early today? Yay! Who the heck is messaging me? Okay. There. Now I should only get stuff that's important. Okie dokie. Let us get into it. Oh, you cleaned the Choco Fluffs? Thank you. What am I doing? Pro streamer right here. Not I. See, look it. I am like cozy. I'm ready to go. Oh, we're going to Garlemald, huh? Or something like that. Alamegan Quarter. They told me I needed to wear something warm. So I listened. What? That was really weird. Okay, hang on a second. Fellow Rebel Code Appreciator. It's cozy. There was something like oh yeah, I got the pony. Wee, my little pony. I feel like the ADHD is gonna win today. It's a good one. So like, it's got belts. So it's Final Fantasy. It's got this fur. It's got lots of layers. I'm definitely cozy and warm. And then I put like the little arm warmer things that came with the PvP set underneath. Cause I needed gloves or something. I needed something. Oh, look, the gang's all here. Oh yeah, that's right. Emmerich's here. I neglected to mention earlier that we received a report from our troops that may be of interest to you. While engaged with the lunar primal, a great worm swooped down from the skies above and came to their aid. This worm, as described, was a spitting image of Tiamat. It would seem she too continues to wage war against the Talaferoi. Oh, well, since I have you, I'm just gonna give you a hug, and this is from Florine. He's out so rarely. Like Gaius, I too stand accused of Varys' murder, though I am rather less recognizable on sight. Still, it's something to bear in mind once we reach Garlemald. I'm a wanted criminal. With the knowledge that our allies will hold the line in our absence, we may devote our attention to the Ilsebardian front. So that's Gaius Balsar. The horrors he must have seen, many of his own making, I do not doubt. The horrors he dragged me through. Bruh. I know, he's always trapped in his office. Florine likes a hardworking man. Regardless of how my countrymen perceive you, the cold will not treat you kindly, underestimated at your peril. That's why I'm warm. I'm cozy. We're good. Maximo, to have you meet your new traveling companions. The other members of the Ilsebard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you're ready. Ah, the remaining members of the Scions, your friends, and most of the Ilsebard contingent await you within. Would you like me to see you through? Let's go.
By the 12.
Oh. Okay, since we have new friends, I'm gonna go over when we're in voiced cutscenes, we go in a Mo-only mode. And sound alerts are paused. Just so we can all enjoy the show. And then, no spoilers. And if you're watching on TikTok and YouTube, I have chat hidden because y'all are menaces to society. Anyway, let us continue.
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsebard contingent.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Lucia's back!
Lucia!
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. For the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Oh, yay!
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company. Everyone! If I may have your attention.
She's hot. I forget his name, but I saw the machinist guy. It's been too long. Oops.
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must. I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation, here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer.
I had to deal with your shit the other day getting my unicorn.
We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Wait, I know you.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
Oh, okay, okay. Had a change of heart.
If I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do. Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like I recognize so many of these people. Like, what if you had gotten to this point and you hadn't done any job quests but your own?
The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Tarapin and I will be leading from the front.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the Avatar of Destruction.
It's been some time. For her, it's been like 6 years.
With
Who
comrades
yaps?
like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us. And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabad contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require. The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
It's literally everyone, isn't it?
There is another awaiting introduction.
No!
Ah, yes. Emanelaine de Forton, at your service.
Just don't call me old girl. I will punch you.
Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
I'm gonna cry.
But should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Gentleman of light. Look at his face. He's baby. Oh. May your graceful prancing lead the way to victory! Someone get this man a dancer's job stone.
I can't wait to regale Honohua with my tales of daring do.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea.
Protect him! I'm so afraid for him right now. Protect this man.
Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Warriors of the Steppe?
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Yes! Yeah! I got chills!
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
For battle and blood we come, as the steppe is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach.
We didn't have towers, but we want to tear them down anyway. I love her. Ah! I'm so hot.
Thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
And the Bosnian resistance.
Hell yeah!
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
Yeah, they are also victims. Like the people who are in the country, like the average populace, they're not making these decisions. As we all know, being here in the States, I don't approve of shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
Yeah.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Gaius bloody Balesar himself is working to help rebuild Werlid, a nation he once conquered. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garlond Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey.
Yay!
However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Yikes. Okay.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glacius.
Magna Glacius?
From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
None? Oh my gosh, I get to talk to everybody? Obviously, we've got a lot of like optional dialogue going on here. Okay. Pookie first. I did not expect to see the other former Azure Dragoon here of all places. As well he knows, I'm not one for verbose greetings. We shall instead let our lances do the talking once we're on the battlefield. That's what she said. I'm The girls were flirty. Enjoy your meal. Thank you for being here. Then we'll see if the other has been diligent in his training. Sadu being Sadu, of course, of course. We've been part of a joint military operation. Oh, we've been part of joint military operations like this before and with far greater numbers, but for some reason, this feels very different to our previous experiences. Despite having shared little more than introductions, there's always a palpable sense of camaraderie. If you didn't do the job quest line, they'll still be present, but their name would be like Ishgardian Machinist. Stefani Vivian. He's just Steph and he's hot. That just breaks my Ishgardian Machinist. Like, that makes me so sad. And you can... And I wasn't even thinking, like, them not having a name on there. What they say will be different if you haven't met them. But, like, oh, there's all these, like, random people here. So it wouldn't hit the same as, like, oh my God, all these people that have been through my journey are here. You know what I mean? Let me have a look at you. A touch nervous to enter the battlefield, perhaps? Well, I shall be out there alongside you as a temple knight, serving with your fine band. Though I may not look it, I was the Azure Dragoon once upon a time, so you can rest assured that I will give all that I have in the coming fight. I certainly won't be shown up by you or Estinian. Well met, Pisces, well met. It does seem that my machinists have been called upon to serve. A turn of events which, according to my prospectometer, could prove to be quite the opportunity. I shall show the world the full extent of machinistry's worth. Of that and more you can be sure of, my friend. Well, whoa, if I'd known what a social gathering this would turn out to be, I'd have dressed for the occasion. Still, this seems the perfect opportunity to mingle with the other guests. Would I be correct in assuming those ladies over yonder are Sirena and Sadu of the Steppe? Perhaps I should introduce myself, though I don't much like the look of that fellow with the enormous axe. No one does. No one does. What's up, little son? With the Maul champions of the Nodum and the Dotharal having sent so many here, I had thought to defend the steppe in their absence. And I would have done so were it not for my stepbrothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might, that his radiance may deliver them unto victory. Though I must tolerate the presence of this feral Dotharly dog. As first among my brothers, I could do no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will become the stuff of legends. Poor Magnite! Magnite would be safer to talk to than Sadu. For real, I care not for the Iron Men or their troubles. It is the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteer to join this band at Sirena's request, and if she thinks it's a worthy cause, that's reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She is a much better company on a hunt than any of the Steppe's oafish men could dream to be. Oh. You're stupid. I like that in a man. That's my type. Sadu, my favorite wife. Welcome. How are you? Lebanese. You're seeing what I'm saying. Le Dollar Bean. I'm glad to see you well, Pisces. Grandmother was worried for you. The night I agreed to come hither and join the contingent, the gods sent her a strange dream. 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced, the world fell into ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes and knew at once that one was yours. Yet we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that the great danger awaits. Whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. Traveler! That's what Azam was! Okay, I'll just keep yapping. We do have an ad break coming up, so... in 4 minutes. So we'll start our little journey after that. Until the Empire fell, Garlands were the only ones allowed to impose tariffs upon its sea. Weren't easy pickings, but I made myself a pretty go. Since they've been so generous to me and mine, perhaps it's time I return the favor and gave a little something back. Greetings, Pisces. It appears that both feel and thought are needed here, and who embodies both as well as I. For the time being, my research into ancient Nim must wait. With so many people from so many places, I'm rather out of my element. Regardless, I'm a seed seer, and I will endeavor to equip myself accordingly. Often his father told me of the struggles faced by Alamigo in the days of the occupation, and I too have crossed swords with the Empire on many occasions. Though Garlemald has long been our bitter enemy, Her Grace has elected to bolster the Iltibard contingent with members of the Immortal Flames. As representatives of the Sultanate, we are one in our commitment to the cause. No. What? Oh, hello, how are you? Welcome! You can't even talk to the Bard Quest NPC? I forget his name. We came as quickly as we could. We would follow your example and devastate the Telophoroi with the full extent of our powers. Worry not for your brothers. Busy? We will return soon enough. I'm here representing the Pugilist Guild in place of Master Hammond. Know that I've got your back till the bitter end, Pisces. It seems so long ago we were sailing across the Ruby Sea and charging about the Azim Steppe with Serena and the others. I'd say we're overdue for another adventure. Oh, it brings back memories to see so many familiar faces. We've been through so much together, good times and not so good. I expect Garlemald will mostly be the latter, but I'd like to believe we'll look back on these days more fondly in the years to come. But for that to happen, we'll have to make it out of this alive. Don't you die on me, eh? Why would you say that? No. Shit! Shit! No! I don't want to click the button! I was trying to talk to Lucia! That's so rude, because now I'm going to be stuck. I'm pretty sure. And I don't want to get caught into a cutscene when I have the... the stuff coming. Okay, besides the delegates assembled here, the Umaja and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Desperate times force close the game. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climate of Ilsebard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for the abduction of the Telophoroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. Yeah, I'm gonna be really careful. I might click one more thing. Okay. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Oh yeah, I'll do that. Woo! We're free! I was really scared there for a second. Oh! I cast my love with the Popularis to bridge the divide between Garlemald and her territories, that all may be united in common cause. But we were disparaged as a radical element, dissenters looking to destabilize the Empire from within. Many friends and even my parents perished in unfortunate accidents. I, too, would surely have met the same fate had I not defected. Nevertheless, I still dream of equality and peace for us all. As the world itself stands on the brink of collapse, I hold out hope that one day that dream will become reality. Oh. Blessed are we to have made countless steadfast allies or our journey's course. Okay, we do have the ad break starting, so we're gonna sit right here. I'm gonna go BRB, stretch, grab a snack, hydrate, bio break, doom scroll. You're not gonna miss anything, I promise. I promise. Ooh. It skips stuff when I set it down. Oh, I want the little things for the back. So bad. So no one's gonna miss anything. I'm gonna my coffee's cold. I think I'm gonna grab an Alani, actually. Twitch, any second now. It lied. Yeah, I just put some in the fridge too. What the heck? Twitch over here like, wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Like, as soon as I got up and grabbed my Alani, my phone started ringing, and it was like about an appointment that I needed to schedule. I was like, oh shit, if I don't talk to you now, I'm never gonna get it done. So thank you for waiting. All right. Blessed are we to have made countless steadfast allies. Okay, yeah. Okay, we made friends. We did the things. Okay, Serena. We heard it would be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. Oh, the talismans! We are to keep these close at all times, yes? I will see that no one misplaces theirs. And before I forget, I have a message from Yen. In distant lands and times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. This feels important. I'm going to screenshot this. I hope I've done his words justice. Stoma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers. Yet while he could not be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. He and Yugiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid, we will keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. So precious, I love her. Yes. So these are the famed warding scales. Enough for me and my men, I see. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside the 12's Wood. The Elder Seedseer, however, has granted me special permission. She has bid me lid my magics to the people of Garlemald, while learning all I can of their ways. In so doing, I will come closer to understanding myself and my place in the world. Or so she says. Good luck for you to buy your cheap shirts. And that you can actually get in. It should be okay this time of day, I hope. Knock on fake wood. I say it's past time our allies benefited from the power at a Seedseer's disposal. Some bemoan that we hide our light under a bushel. I intend to address that criticism. I hear you've got something for us. Them scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a gill or two when this is all over, but we'll hold on to them for now. And one more thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Ironsar instead? Buggered if I know. All the Admiral and the Captain Hilfer told me is that they needed someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what good a pirate is on dry land, in the middle of the sodden snow of all places. Well, me and my crew will do whatever it needs doing, so let's set sail, or however the saying goes on airships. That is a set of warding scales I espy. Not that I would know what they'd look like. Wow, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with ether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? Anyway, these will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out, eh? And nervous and raw, I'd march through all 7 hells if it gave me a chance to put Venos back in the grave where he belongs. Warding scales for the Ishgardian delegation, I take it? Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. Now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. Do you have a wording scale for me too? Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to wear the Cold of Ilsabard, and I cannot stress enough that that's no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of the Alchemist Guild, but understand they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now, let us proceed to the Alamegan Quarter. While you make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships. Is it time? Since my revival, I've been lax in expanding my limited wardrobe. Think we have a time for a quick trip back to Old Charlian? I recall a rather fetching coat. Preparations? I've got my armor and my lance. What more could I need? Spooky. If you've anything you still need to take care of, you'd better see to it now. This coat is quite warm, but I have something rather thicker for occasions like these. There's no telling how long we'll be out in the open, and we can't go starting fires willy-nilly if we want to avoid detection. That's why I'm all toasty. You might want to put your old clothes on, Oriange. Concoctions to fortify the flesh against wind and cold are commonly sold in Uldan markets, though they are of dubious provenance and efficacy. 'Tis said, however, that in recent days the Alchemist Guild hath produced a tincture capable of such a feat. Mayhap the achievements of their Thavnarian counterparts did spur them to action, that they not be put to shame. She has to crane her neck to look at me. It's something of a constant refrain that we require warmer clothing. My present garb may be lacking, fur collar notwithstanding. I prepared. All right, here we go. Into the unknown. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Oriange and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he spent quite a bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others we will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. I've only had time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of scions in need of a tailor I hear? Oh, Tataru. But how? Ha! I have my ways. Oh, yes, indeed. You thought you could sneak off into Ilsabard without telling me? Ha! Nothing escapes my notice. Now, you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather, the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? She's got a pocket on the back so she can stab people with her knife. I did have one other thing to share. Egremis and Blomvita have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while, so keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian. Oh, why not? You can keep Cryo company at the Baldezian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard they did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we'll have nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again because a certain someone who shall remain nameless isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I could do for you other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Return, or else. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. I'm already warm. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. I love when I have to get down on my knees to talk to a Lala or a short Aura. Oh, okay, what do they look like? Oh no. Absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not really, you know, me. I mean, that could be cute, I guess. They're not bad. Like, this looks very toasty. It's just, sorry. I'd rather wear this. Thanks, though. That was me with the outfit you get for Shadowbringers, right? But like, I'm obsessed with the boots that came with it. Okay, a frosty reception. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. Nameless Ironworks pilot. Ah, there he is. All right, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? Oh, shh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what this means. See you on the other side. Hopefully I don't die. It's an honor to finally meet you. We of the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable Imperial defector. Oh, okay. I see you. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there's anything we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna be one of those duties where you have like pauses, don't you? Okay. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Proceed. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. Okay. I'd be dying. It's okay.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
Fly, you fools! Bob jump scare. Oh, Bob.
On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius, the winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Oh no! Maybe I should have kept those fending gloves on. They covered my fingers. My fingers are gonna freeze to the...
We've received word from
hilt of my axe.
Reconnaissance party. They have sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Uh-oh.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps.
Alice's coat's
but
cute.
there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they are led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
Wait, okay. I want that outfit. That is... I like the sleeves with like the armor. Ooh. Anyway. Getting sidetracked, of course.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War.
It's nice of them to stand here just so still and nice while we talk about them.
Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all
Oh,
but
you're right. We
certain
should have
they
been in the moat
tempered.
only. What? There we go.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
I was too distracted by the cute, cozy outfits to pay attention to what's going on. Streaming. Okay. Playing. Game.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
Okay, so toggle on non-lethal attacks.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
You're a white mage. Don't you have access to sleep? Can't sleep.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Why'd you have to say it like that, though? Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot. It gets to be Thancred? I'm gonna turn these back on. Oh, that's a nice. Give me that.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Hell yeah.
Pistola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand.
Thancred, I'm not gonna remember this. I'm gonna need all the tooltips, please.
The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
Let's go! Okay. Hopefully it gives me a second to like figure out my skills. Okay. This is my combo. Oh, reduces damage. Can I move it? Why doesn't it let me move it? I hate that so much. Because I want to put them kind of where I have things. Like, okay, so this is like my my mitt. Mask your presence, making it impossible for most enemies to detect you, and increases. Okay, this is my sneak. This is my mitt. Oh, like, okay, so kind of like with I think it's rogue. Like you combine this and then that, so you get to like. Okay, silent takedown. Okay, got that. Bewilderment bomb. There's a bomb that confuses the senses of guard dogs, neutralizing them. Has no effect on Imperial soldiers or Magitech weaponry. Okay. I think I've got it. Okay. Assuming there's nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you're ready. Oh, mission exclusive actions. Success in this mission hinges on the following points. Swift deception renders Thancred invisible and increases the movement speed, while active enemy soldiers and Magitech will be unable to perceive his presence, even if they're within close proximity. However, it has no effect on the guard's dog's acute sense of smell. So then we need to combine it with the other thing, right? This action can only be used outside of combat, only unavailable when Thancred attempts to deactivate Magitech fields or execute certain other actions. Oh, okay. Well, great. We're fucked. Okay. Silent takedown. Render them unconscious. Okay. Use it to clear a path. Can't be used on the dogs. You can use Bewilderment Bomb to distract them and sneak past unnoticed. Okay, you have to use the right tool for the right situation. Okay. Here, I'm burning through my duty time. Okay, place the explosives on the Imperial Magitech, so over here, right? Deactivate the frontline Magitech units via the control terminal. If the guards detect and pursue you, enemy forces will become more aware of the threat you pose, as indicated by the threat awareness gauge. The gauge will gradually fill until you defeat all alerted enemies. If the gauge is completely filled, the guards will call for reinforcements and the mission will end in failure. Use swift... Okay, yeah. This is stressful. It's a stink bomb. It's probably going to be fine. And like if I die, whatever, but it's just like, oh my God. Are you ready? No.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh shit. I'm sorry. At least there's no one around. No one's here. Okay, I have not very long to access to do that. Okay, so then I gotta... There. Much better. Okay. Oh shit.
I must be losing my touch.
Yeah, you must be. Metal Gear Solid time. Okay. Okay, so we need to like. I should have killed him first. Yeah, just stand there. This feels like the Shinra infiltration in 7. Gotta like, oh shit.
Spotted.
Come over here so they don't see me. Nothing's going on over here. Shut the fuck. There's no intruders. What intruders? No intruders around here. Can you get out of the way? Thanks. You don't see nothing. Okay. The clap of his booty cheeks, waking everyone up, alerting the enemies. Okay. We're gonna go over there. Are there dogs? No. Oh, there are dogs. Okay. In the corner. Turn that back on. Whee! Find the other one. We might need to make you take a nap. Find a place to hide, then relay your progress. Okay. Woo!
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
He said the thing!
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go away. Nothing to see here, robot. Vanderville's on cue. Thanks. Yeah, you be gone. Cool. I'm stressed. Stealth stuff stresses me out so bad. Then we'll do this.
7 hells.
Oh shit. Yeah, come this way. Oh no. No. Just out of, oh shit. Tancred. It's definitely Tancred's fault and not mine. That's it, the control terminal. Withdraw, undetected. Wait, where do I go? Back where I came from? Hopefully. Otherwise, it's gonna be really awkward. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to go this way. Of course. Of course. Of course not. That's rude. I need I need the yellow arrows. The paint. At least all these are broken. And none of these people have noticed a damn thing. I did it. Angel numbers, guide me. I was right there and I went all the way back. We did it. First try.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Let's go. Nobody died. A few moments later, at the rear of the Ilsebar contingent supply caravan.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now. If they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but... Wait! Something's coming!
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts.
Oh!
Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Does this music have to be so good? Oh! Okay, where are we going? Yeah!
Fighters! Protect the others!
We get to deal with my favorite thing. The targeting not being great for controller and knees. The best. Okay, is that everybody? Get them all?
But stay alert. Keep the carriages safe.
Right? We getting these guys. Give me directions. What? The savior of Ishgard. It's really bad in like these solo duties because it doesn't differentiate well like between
Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
yeah like between friendly NPCs and not, as far as like that targeting goes. So I wish that it would put friendlies in your party. That's all I ask. So I could easily target them without it being a huge pain in the butt. It's not so much to ask for. I would take that above Blitzball. Give me that, please. Or at least let me target them the same way. Like with the up and down on the D-pad. Is that all of them? Oh, boss fight? Okay, I can't target it though. It's just, like, what am I supposed to do? Now it lets me target it. That's bullshit. Shake it off, people. We're fine. You got this. I believe in us. Is that all of them?
You all right back there?
Now we gotta go back.
We're fine. I'm ready for more. Hear that?
Get to the front and turn the tide.
Get to the front. Okay, I'm going. The scholar guy. Meanwhile, on the front line. This isn't too bad, actually. I was just, man, I love front lines. Oh, please don't make me be around Jay. Like, it was so hard in the a 5.55 duty.
The field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time.
Can I be Pookie?
The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
Pookie.
for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them.
Help us on the way, dear. Help us on the way.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Yeah.
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
Okay. Good idea.
We have them now. Forward!
Rah!
Right! Let them have it!
Now it's our turn. Come on. Oh shit. What the? What was that? Oh! What? That sound stressed me out so much. Oh my gosh.
Do not fall behind!
Ugh. Oh god. You're fine. You can take it. You're a tank. It's fine. Oh, geez. Okay. Yes. Stand away from me. So I may they'll cleave her in the face. Hey, that's new. That's new. Reinforcements. Take position. Oh, geez. Oh, jeez, jeez, jeez. We're fine. Keep the war machines away. Run away! Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. All right. This better not be one of those where it's like, oh, she's gonna just kill me anyway and everything doesn't matter. Because those piss me off. Lynn saw to a hand. These whelps will rue the day they cross my path.
Tremble before the sun.
Oh my gosh. There's just a lot. There's a lot of these guys. Hell yeah! Duty complete! We lived.
A worthy adversary.
Not the fanfare.
Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death. Sadu Hatun.
That was the last
Lesbians.
The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan?
I got this.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
That was fun. That was a good one.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain.
Bob.
"800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated. The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum?
How indeed?
Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
We made it to Garlemald.
Not so much as a whisper.
Okay, we do have an ad break coming up. So, since it's letting me sit still, I'm just not going to advance the dialogue, and we'll be free. Be free. So, you know, I'll go BRB, and then we, hopefully I don't get a phone call this time. That was just rude. So make sure you get up, hydrate, grab snacks, stretch, all that important stuff. I forgot to stretch last time too, and I think I'm missing some hydration stuff. So like I'm definitely stretching after that. Oh! I was shrimping. I was kind of stressed. So we shall be back and get along with it. Woo! Goodness gracious. Yes, everyone hydrate, please. Twitch. Waiting on you, Twitch. Let's see. Okay, those are looking fine. Okay, we will be right back, and then we'll continue with the cutscene, and I guess we're exploring Garlemald. This is really exciting. Okay, be right back. Luna's quips or Val's clips. You think she's doing too much? You're doing too much? I don't think so. I just got a comment and I would like opinions. I fully think people having bad experiences are in congested worlds where there's no constant influx of sprouts. Sprouts and people who tolerate sprouts are nice and understanding. Congested worlds are full of tryhards who don't want to see sprouts. Luna's like that every day. It's enjoyable. I appreciate both of you. We are, the three of us, making Lamia the chattiest place in existence. Tryhards, you say? I can't. I think they mean like it's harder to create characters on those congested worlds. So there's like not as many new people. It's like a bunch of old people. So I think that's what they're saying. Because I was talking about people complaining. Sprouts pop up like dandelions in the concrete. Like, I can see where they're thinking that. Like, I guess. Maybe. So the people who are just kind of like expecting everybody to be pro and being super toxic, I don't know, maybe like they just don't have this constant influx. Whereas like, I don't know, I could kind of see where they're coming from. Should we get back into it? Okay, so we're not just standing out here in the cold forever. Not so much as a whisper. Okay, back to jail. Boop.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone!
Broken glass. Oh dear. Okay. First things first. This is a weird looking aetherite. Okay. Is there like a chocobo person or something like that I need to talk to? Anything else to see? Am I allowed to just like wander out into the land yet? I kind of like the music. To the tundra. Oh, this is nice. Okay, having this big open door though, we're all gonna freeze. I hope you know that. Jump puzzle? No jump puzzle? Sad. In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeds apace. Just a little farther and we'll reach the camp itself. So we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Shul and Graha to join us in that building to the northeast of camp? Alice and I will meet you there. A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over there once my head is cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis a monstrous tower on the horizon, jagged, hideous, and unholy. Even at the distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zod, only far more terrifying. Ether flows unceasingly towards it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses on the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. Ugh. That's so menacing. Ugh. Okay. Cat boy, your presence is required. In the, I don't know, building over there. Okay, mine's better. My coat's better. You saw that on me and you wanted the less buckly version. You'll be pleased to know that most of the tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting. I will make my way there. Aw, Lise looks cute. Rabon taught me a lot about military strategy during exercises in the fringes, coordinating units with wildly different capabilities, surveying and securing hostile terrain, that sort of thing. Now I have the chance to put his teachings into practice. Virgilia is in our care, along with the rest of the tempered. Glory to Garlemald, they still whisper in their sleep even as they writhe in pain. Ugh. Oh, okay, if I need an Uber, I'll let you know. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin. Cutscene.
Our present situation is as follows.
They're really talkative. Okay, boop.
Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers in their ministrations.
Is all he does the lean emote? He's like over there holding up the wall.
Of course. I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with cerulean heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next.
Let me guess. I need to go around and fix them.
My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinist will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telopheroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
'Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
Oh, joy. Better than
As a matter of
fetch
fact, I have
quests.
something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
Keen sense of direction. My mini-map? Ice fields? I love ice fields. Oh, wait, no, I don't.
As ever, you do not want for enthusiasm. But given your experience traipsing about through Kurthus, I should be surprised if you let a little inclement weather dampen your redoubtable spirits. And even if that were the case, the promise of hot soup upon your return would surely spur you to action.
Hell yeah, I get soup.
You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
Okay, we're gonna dump some experience into another class. Which one? Which one? Which one? E3. Probably. If it'll let me, I'll do Red Mage. Fuck, yay. Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tatara's clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when next we meet. It makes me realize, too, that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them and quickly. Oops. No, we need this on. It's cold. Ugh. Yikes. What ho, chumps? Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather tall order. Since you ask, we're to scour the Eblan Rime for survivors. What? Wander around ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? You'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just the spot to begin our search. Not a telescope minigame. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. I may require an Uber. Mounts. We will put the bike back on. Cause, oof. At least that makes things go a little bit faster. Oh, it wasn't that far away. I spy with my little telescope a massive sheep thing. Or maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after either way. Is that an ether current? Oh, no, it's just a wind sprite. That's so funny because when I first saw an ether current, I thought it was a wind sprite. So I just left it alone. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see? Orion Hillock. There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. It's a girl! Wah! Everyone panic! A survivor? Show me. Over there behind that tree. Looks like she's running away from something, but surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress, a rather fetching one at that. Or it should just be a dude with long hair. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful, thank you. But won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less, unless we forget the very reason we're here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed! I love him. He's so silly. Yay! He was shivering at the train station. I'm gonna come back and he's gonna be encased in ice. Stay away! A trail of fresh footprints leads east. Oh, they're hiding over there. Looking around. These footprints appear to be the same as those you saw previously, and they lead towards the building. We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? I would mind, actually. Looking around, doing my thing. It is cute, isn't it? Love it. Just take all my money, Square Enix. The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call out to her from the distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safer to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. Please, no. Don't make me do this. I hate this kind of stuff. Stop. Oh, no. Yeah, you should be able to bypass it with hide as ninja. This is bogus. Can you do that? Oh, you wish. Okay, yeah. You should be able to. This is just unfair. Do. I had to do one of these for like a side quest when I was getting like, no one's here. I think an ether current. No one's here. It's all your imagination. I must be imagining things. See those footprints? They're not really there. Everything is fine. The hints they give you when you got too close didn't exist on launch. That's so annoying. I hope my luck holds. Gotta keep going. They're all depending on me. Oh, gross. Just a little farther. This is it, the final spurt. Sprint? Might have been a better word choice. Just make sure I'm running to places with cover. She's going. Duty complete. Phew, still in one piece. We shall. It's still warm. Not the ominous music. Oh no. Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alphino. This is my sister Alice and our good friend Pisces. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the ones responsible for all this. You did this to us. We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Telophori are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they've destroyed the entire world. They're the enemy. Our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we are striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How were you able to escape the Telophoro's influence? Are there any others like you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name's Licinia. As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question ever since that night and the roar, that terrible roar. Oh my God. And the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. Oh! If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I'd known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Ugh. Okay, I should be okay. Do you have family here? Is this their home? No, this is Victor's Spoils, a mansion for retired soldiers, or it was, but now me and a few others are, borrowing it. As for the explosives, I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe, and I didn't know if you were... The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you were here to help, can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. Hopefully Amonline didn't freeze to death. This is everyone. Oh. Licinia says you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with the means of heating the place as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. That was weird. If that's too much to ask, leave us be. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide this spark with a little magic, Alice? We'll have a fire burning in no time. Maybe build it under that gazebo. The what? Oh, you mean the bower. Yes, do as you will. That wasn't sus at all. Weird. Okay. War? There was no war in Garlemald. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Licinia's inner turmoil is writ plain upon her face. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in a far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer with more food, but they're not going anywhere until... It sounds like a radio is playing a song. They're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? Maybe if I switch to Astro. It is a radio. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of Amonaline's tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? The numbness is beginning to subside, though I suspect once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Warming tincture. I've never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard anything of the city? Though calling it that seems absurd after what's happened. It's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from the wind and snow. Food production, water purification, the magitech that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. What Machina remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, Cerulean Engines is full of this stuff. For all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. The radio is my favorite thing in Garlemald. This also kind of reminds me of Fallout, like how you'll hear like radios playing like either propaganda or really old music. All is well. Yes, never better. The hymn of the faith. Oh, what sweet libation is this? Is it poison by chance? That was a joke. A joke! If I laugh, 'tis that I may not weep, so said the poet, and alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek. Are they? Oh my god! We are the blessed damned to bear witness to the fall of the great empire while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar, then the morning came, Garlemald was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions, and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly towards the palace. Each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience, preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. Hey, Macalania. Uh-huh. What do you want? A tincture. May as well drink it, I suppose. It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it? We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components crafted with the finest ore. Sourced from Locus and Minas, that is. Who said this game wasn't political? People who have zero media literacy. Like, they understand that there's politics inside the game, but they think, like, they interact with it in such a surface level type of way that they think the politics are isolated to the game and completely rooted in fiction. But as I've been saying, making connections to like real life or your own experiences, history, politics, other media, like that's how we like analyze and process and have a deeper understanding of any of these pieces of media. The way this story is 3 years old and is so relevant, all of the Final Fantasies have aged so well. Like, I love the resurgence of Tactics and people sharing clips of like dialogue from it that is super relevant right now. And I'm so glad they re-released Tactics because of that. Or remade or whatever it is. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others because all we've been hearing is the same music being played over and over again, almost like it's the background music. That's kind of funny. Home beyond the horizon, an ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Aminus. We may have founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. 'Tis a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varus yet lives and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself that he may one day make his triumphant return. Not the conspiracy theorist! Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varus would not be defeated so easily. Sure, buddy. Sure. Also, the Earth is flat. What the frick? Oh. Oh, your baby bird. Oh, and that fat cat. Okay, I talked to everyone. What's that? So this is what you gave the others? Thank you, I'll save it for later. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Are you part of the group staying in Laturum? I saw Legatus Virgilia's troops heading towards the Magna Glacius a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Camp Broken Glass, you call it. Virgilia and her men are all there now. So how did you reach the Magna Glacius? Did you cross the mountains on foot? What are you, a spy? What's with the 20 questions? Airships. Then there might be a way to... Lucinia, where is everyone? Something the matter? A voice from inside, you say? You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Perhaps a baby Amnesty has found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people, too. I've just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat a Legatus, then surely a few beasts wouldn't pose a threat. The chonky baby bird. If you've a mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head over to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there, people whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what I can tell. I've already tried asking if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'd have to make our way past all those creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there might be another way to pay the tappers. You'd best watch out for the baby Amnesties while we're away. Sus. Oh, yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away. To reach Tapper's Inn, you'll have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but if you'd rather not take the risk, you'll need to take the long way around. I'm taking an Uber. Thank you, Florine. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky too, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. I was like, where'd you go? Okay. How the mighty are fallen. Then we can at least get a look around. Okay, right there. All right. Thank you. Look, Snola Boo-Boos. Who goes there? How did you find us? What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? Huh! If the purebloods over at Victor Spoils hadn't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Those stuck-up arseholes. They thought they could come waltzing in here demanding ceruleum with nothing to offer in return. Huh. Looks like the boot's on the other foot now the capital's gone shite. So they've resorted to sending you to negotiate? I know your game, Soulsword. If they think we'll give in to intimidation, they've got another thing coming. Okay. Wait, I got a new skill? That was the wrong button. Die. Am I dead yet? Millennial mood. The fifth element. Anyone else want to negotiate? Le Boubou is a French bruise. There you are. Just after you left, Licinia asked me to go and catch up with you in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. So this is Tapper's Den. Well then, after you. Who are you? What happened to the guards? They left. Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hells would you pass up this chance to put those Imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess, none of you are Garlean? You were brought here from other lands? Giribanya, Yangsha, Bazia, Dalmasca, to name but a few. Some dragged here against our will. Others fed bullocks about a better life. All put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of An, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. The old hierarchy means nothing in the new Garlemald, says we. About the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed is Ceruleangus. Perhaps sustaining us even without our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake, but how can you do that if it's frozen over? Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days, what with the city in ruins. We take enough power to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it helps stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if you're free to go now, why carrying on living here? Thank you for the reminder. Hydrate, everybody. Free to go? Go where? Even if we manage to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us thanks to the Empire, and the knowledge and skills we acquired working here would be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying for the time being. Long as there's a need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald as we knew it is gone for good. Gone for good. Give me that sweet, sweet experience. Regardless of what the Ilsbar contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life will have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best that it's consigned to history. But what of the ordinary people, their lives, their stories? Should they be forgotten too? I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. You finished it 2 days ago? Yay! Thank you. So you've come seeking ceruleum, have you? What, those purebloods up at Victor Spoil sent you? To turn to their enemies for help. They must be more desperate than I'd thought. Then again, Lysinia's got her little sister to think about. A sister? But we only saw Lysinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get it around here. I may have refused Lysinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I can spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? I can't for the life of me think of why Lysinia would keep her sister a secret from us, but we can ask about that after we've delivered the ceruleum. Come, let's hurry back. Damn. Okay. Oop. It's like freaky. Oh, cute. This is sad. Yeah, Florina's an Aerith glamour. It's so cute. Everyone should see and love it. Yay! I like that your like little like kind of pose is just yes, that's yay! It is nice. What did you use? Let me be nosy. Calfskin Rider's jacket with hypostatic armlets of healing. Oh, to get rid of the sleeves. Oh, leather shoes, salon server skirt, Far Eastern schoolgirl hair ribbon. Oh, of course. Flower. You have to have the flowers for the flower girl. Yay! Oh, the flavor. What am I doing? The flavor packs of the water. I love those. I'm obsessed. This isn't right. It's too quiet. I would have thought Alphino would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. Did they kidnap Alphino? Not the boy. Not my baby. Okay, no. I don't trust anything. They always like hide it. Oh. Oh. Did they die? Protect the cinnamon roll at all costs. They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Of course the conspiracy guy attacked you. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are, waiting in the wings for us to show weakness, and then you swoop. Here to help? What rot. All a ploy to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles in a bed that was still warm. It's true. Lysinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? away from you and yours. And if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry, or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You invade our homeland, taint it with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them since the moment you arrived. You're dumb. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries, and theirs. I will join you in the search after. All right. Be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. I want to keep going. It's too good. I'm having too much fun. Also, I'm kind of like not in a place that is great to stop. Two sets of fresh footprints. Young women, judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. More footprints. More footprints. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for her alien sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. The entire space. Oh no. How far do I gotta look for clues? Clues. Oh, there's a clue. Half-buried piece of paper. The wet paper half buried in the snow appears to be a flyer for a theater group, though the run of shows advertised has long since ended. That's weird. How is that a clue? We need to get Blue to help us. Yes, Blue's Clues. Stay away from me. Fresh blood. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. Okay. Go this way. I'm gonna go around. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh my god. The two bodies are already cold. Trauma walker. Oh, jeez. They thought we were there to hurt them. They would rather go run off into the freezing than be subjugated. And they've been told that all of us magic users are evil. Y'all got a phoenix down?
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked.
Oh my gosh, the radio! This is so grim.
No. Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have...
We should have known culturally that this would have been an issue.
We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold. I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand, so I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Damn. There must have been something we could have done, but what? Should we have never have come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? Okay. If only we'd had a chance to talk things over, but it's too late now. Too late by far. We've already caused enough harm here. Let us return to camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them, someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make our report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. All right. It's gonna push an ad break through, and I think we'll at least get to the part where we're, like, back at the camp. then reconvene. I don't even know what to say. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you're just trying to help and you're only making it worse. Okay. That's important. I feel like that's important. Anyway, I will be right back. We'll see you in a few and then we'll... I don't know how long we're gonna keep going. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, anyway, be right back. I need a little snack. Okay. Pain walker, cry walker. It's how they were raised since Garlemald conquered and controlled others. Their first thought when others came is the same. Yes. So, if that is all they've seen, first they've been fed propaganda about everyone else, and what they've seen from their whole homeland and everyone they've known is that kind of stuff. So why would they expect anything else? I don't blame them. Sucks. I cry for everything. Scooby-Doo movie. Okay. I'm just gonna teleport there, I think. Oh my god. Why? Oh my gosh, our FC actions are not. I can fix that real quick. Nope. There. Okay. Is something the matter? The twins look out of sorts and you seem a bit off. Alice and Alpha No tell me they've finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrain from saying much more than that. Clearly, they're reluctant to provide details. Might I ask for your account? I cry at everything, too. Especially when my loved ones cry.
Thank you for your report.
I probably cry less on stream because people are watching me.
We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
That's what we should have done in the first place. We don't have cultural competency to be able to handle this properly.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
Oh?
The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, Others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
Of course.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
What?
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
So, when Mr. Moonpie is behind me, but when he did Tower of Zot, he said that he saw the Emperor's face in that, like, kind of flash where Ishtal is trying to, like, engage with the heart of the machine. I didn't see it because, like, it happened so fast, and also, like, when I'm streaming, my attention is, like, in 3 different places. But he swore he saw it, and I was like, I don't know. The fuck?
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
How do they see anything? Where's got that emo hairstyle? Yeah, sorry.
No wonder Licinia
Serious
kept it
business.
close.
My friends, I must speak with you. A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
Magni has restraint. Usadu? Woohoo.
I think we do.
Oh. Oh.
Who do we have here?
Garleans?
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
I'm going with you.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Of course! That's what I'm known for, having the
Couple of
utmost
children,
care.
what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
All right, I think I'm gonna call it good there. Woo! There's a lot to think about here. That scared me. Someone just popping in. Gonna go gather. Do. Oh, yes. Thick and Nugget. Was that Thick and Nugget? Anyway, thank you, Florine, for being my Uber. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And thank you, everyone, for behaving. Perfect twerk music. Oh, yeah, it's like twerking to the music. Yes, to the beat. The prison break music. All right, so tomorrow we will be doing more MSQ. We will pick up right there and go from there. If you were interested, I think we're gonna end up Wednesday. Maybe figure something out. If not next week, the week after, and figure something out for Wreath of Snakes Unreal. But if you're not in the Discord, you should definitely come hang out. We're very awesome. What else do we have going on? So tomorrow's MSQ. Friday, hopefully we're getting back into Final Fantasy 1. And then Saturday in the Discord, I'm gonna stream all of the Twilight Saga all day, just like back to back. So pop in as you feel comfortable and want to, and then drop some emotes. Next week, what do we have going on? Next week is my birthday week. Yeah, Twilight Hoa Hoa season, baby. Next week is my birthday week, so we've got lots of fun stuff going on. Birthday week. No subathon, I can't. But we'll have fun stuff going on. And I'll show everyone. And then, of course, on Saturday we have the minimum eye level, no echo cosplay Crystal Tower run. So that'll be super fun. And the week after that, that Saturday, the 1st, Mr. Moonpie will have his special stream that he owes us, and we'll do our like Eternal Bond vow renewal. So if you wanted to make an Altan Lamia so you can be inside the chapel, now's the time. Now's the time. I think that's it. Eternal Bonding. Anything else? I think that's everything. And then, of course, if you're watching on TikTok and YouTube, you should definitely come to the purple site because it is more fun. I can actually see chat. I have to ignore all of you because people be spoiling. Okay, everyone. Whose birthday? My birthday is next week. Somebody's birthday might be tomorrow. Someone. It's better here than the TikTok is such a nightmare, y'all. Someone special. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. Please stay hydrated. It's getting cold here, so stay warm. Who has another October birthday? I lost my train of thought. I hope I don't have any errands to go run. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow with more MSQ. Woo! Nugget does next week at you know what it is New Year's. People were having fun at New Year's. Anyway. Thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Libras and Scorpios are peak. Bye, everyone.